King's Court Trust, the will writing industry in 2018. The changing of family structures. This is King's Court Trust's second report on the will writing industry, with this year's report providing a general overview of the will writing industry, with a specific focus on the changing of family structures and the implications for will writing services. New insights. We've seen more disputes over inheritance arise, and our research supports this, as 1 in 20 people have been in a dispute with someone about the contents of a will. Disputes are more likely if no will has been left, and changes to family structures could be a reason for the increase in inheritance disputes, as more people remarry and become part of a blended family. The research showed that only 45% of British adults have a will, which is a 6% increase from 2017. The proportion of people with a will increases with age, with 75% of adults being over 55, but only 1 in 20 adults being under the age of 35. Specific life events, such as having children, did not seem to encourage people to write a will, with only 26% with children aged 4 and under reporting they have a will. The report suggests a lack of information or misinformation could be the cause of this, meaning that adults are not prompted to take the necessary steps to write a will. Necessary changes. Within the next year, the law on wills is likely to undergo some radical changes, with a view to update the law to take account of societal and technological advances. The reforms may also consider changing the rule that marriage revokes a previous will. Thinking ahead. How the will writing industry can respond to the changing family dynamic. Our report suggests that the change in family structure may provide a greater imperative for adults to consider writing a will. And while there has been an increase of adults with wills, the pace of change in the way adults live their lives means the industry has to be increasingly responsive to some issues. Being more aware of the following 3 things could help the will writing industry. 1. Educating the public. The reported lack of information or misinformation results in adults not being aware or not thinking of taking steps to write a will. Raising awareness through public campaigns with direct and pertinent messages could help address this issue. 2. Legislative changes. Whilst addressing the need for some main messages to have greater prominence in the public domain, the research also noted that legislative changes may help the law catch up with the changes in some family structures. It could also reduce some of the discrepancies between married and unmarried couples. 3. Regulation. The regulation of the industry is a recurring topic of conversation for professionals in the industry. Research has shown adults place some importance on using will writing professionals that come from a regulated industry. However, the view is that a regulated industry may not reduce poor practice, despite potentially driving some smaller sole traders out of the profession. Conclusion. The increasing number of adults with a will is an encouraging sign. This direction of travel may reflect the advantage of property ownership and other assets which place a greater imperative to protect the transfer of assets from one generation to the next. The need for a more sophisticated approach to will writing to reflect the complexity of family structures within the existing legal framework is important. To find out more, please visit kctrust.co.uk/will writing.